They picked a date, but it's January. They're saying it's happening in April.
In other words, you're saying I was a great bride. We are not particularly organized individuals, and so we didn't care about matching. That was not a concern.
The Kelsey crew, the Kansas City Chiefs, and even Taylor Swift are delivering a season packed with drama, touchdowns, and headline-making romance. Basically, a real-life highlight reel you can't look away from. And now, Kylie Kelsey is pulling back the curtain. She finally opened up about her 2018 wedding to Jason, admitting it wasn't some over-the-top fairy tale. No massive glam, no celebrity spectacle, just simple, a little chaotic, and completely them. Not picture perfect, but perfectly authentic.
There was good food, there was good music, but other than that, we showed up, and that was a win.
And when it comes to Travis Kelce, he's showing everyone he doesn't need a babysitting for dummies guide. Whether it's snack time showdowns or sudden bathroom emergencies, Travis handles his 4 nieces like a total pro. Calm, cool, and completely unfazed. No panic, no playbook, just pure Uncle Trav energy. Touchdowns on the field and MVP moments at home.
Big directions guy, like the manual to the TV and all that. Like
that is known in the family.
Meanwhile, Mama Kelsey is making one thing crystal clear. The retirement decision is 100% his. No pressure, no pushing, just full support. She's standing by Travis, reminding everyone that when it comes to stepping away from the NFL, the call is entirely his to make. Whatever he chooses, one more run or walking away on top, it'll be on his terms.
I just want him to do what he feels comfortable doing. He's got to talk to, people that are in his life and decide what he wants to do. So I'm not sure. We'll see what happens.
Meanwhile, Patrick Mahomes just worked what fans are calling a straight-up salary cap miracle, restructuring deals to give the Kansas City Chiefs breathing room to reload the roster, and maybe keep Travis Kelce and Casey in red and gold for another season. Dynasty mode, still loading. Over in Olympic-level romance, Breezy Johnson said yes right at the ski finish line, a proposal straight out of a movie, complete with lyrics worthy of Taylor Swift herself. The cherry on top, an official invite sent Taylor's way for the big day. Iconic. And then there's Kylie Kelsey, casually stealing the spotlight by spilling the tea on her 2018 wedding to Jason Kelsey. And honestly, it was the opposite of a high-stress fairy tale production. On her podcast, during a Galentine's Day episode with her bridesmaids, aka her podcast crew, Kylie revealed the vibe was less meticulously planned princess moment and more we'll figure it out as we go. No bridezilla energy, no meltdown over table linens, just side texts like, wait, have I planned anything? Her friends dubbed her the perfect bride, which basically translates to calm, collected, and completely unbothered. No drama, no diva moments, just laid-back love and real-life magic.
They picked a date, but it's January. They're saying it's happening in April.
In other words, you're saying I was a great bride.
There's a lot of side texting of do you think she's actually done anything? It was is it going to happen?
The big day? Kylie admits it was a little lackluster, but in the best possible way. No over-the-top spectacle, no Pinterest pressure, just simple, fun, and completely them. She had 4 bridesmaids by her side, including her sister and a cousin, keeping the energy close-knit and personal. Meanwhile, Jason Kelsey kept it classic and minimal with one lone wolf groomsman, Travis Kelsey. And honestly, that's all he needed. No perfectly matched outfits, no hyper-coordinated color schemes. Themes? Not even on the radar. It wasn't about aesthetics. It was about authenticity. Relaxed, real, and full of heart.
Are not particularly organized individuals, and so we didn't care about matching. That was not a concern of ours. And Jason had Travis. I had 4 bridesmaids. I had my sister, my cousin Marissa, and the 2 of you.
Kylie laughs that the ceremony felt more like controlled chaos than a choreographed production. Everyone kind of walked down the aisle in their own style. No strict timing, no dramatic cues. And somehow, that made it even better. Meanwhile, Travis Kelce stepped into full gentleman mode, smoothly escorting their mom, Donna Kelce, to her seat like an absolute pro. The food? Chef's kiss. The music? Total vibes. The pressure? Practically non-existent. Honestly, just getting everyone there and celebrating together felt like the biggest win of the day. And that's exactly what made it unforgettable.
Travis walked Donna down and sat her in her seat, right?
Yeah.
It was a good time. We were chill. Our wedding, I feel like, appropriately conveyed us as people. There was good food, there was good music, but other than that, we showed up and that was a win.
On the big day, Kylie's bridesmaids remember one thing clearly. She was completely calm. No frantic energy, no dramatic countdown to I do. She just wanted everything to feel natural and true to who she is. There were no last-minute Pinterest spirals, no stress over tiny details, no bridal meltdown moments. Just Kylie being unapologetically herself, relaxed, grounded, and present. And honestly, that's all anyone really cared about.
Calm.
You're chilling.
Yeah. The only concern was like looking natural. Like you didn't want to look like someone that you weren't.
Speaking of keeping it cool, Travis Kelce is proving his laid-back energy doesn't clock out after wedding season. It fully transfers into uncle mode. No handbook, no crash course, just vibes. He's more than ready to babysit the ultimate squad, Kylie Kelce and Jason Kelce's 4 little bosses, Finley, Bennett, Elliot, and Wyatt. And according to Travis, he's not sweating a single second of it. Kylie once teased that she wouldn't leave him unsupervised for more than a couple of hours, but Travis is acting like he could handle a full day of snack negotiations, juice refills, toy disputes, and emergency bathroom runs without even blinking. Jason quietly backs him up, saying Travis is naturally great with the girls, though he might need a quick pep talk beforehand, which insiders jokingly translate to, don't expect him to study the bedtime manual cover to cover. And the real plot twist? The kids are basically running the show. They're old enough to have strong opinions and bold enough to issue commands about food, water, and when it's time for a bathroom break. But Travis? Completely unfazed. He says their tiny orders feel less like chaos and more like helpful reminders. On Kylie's podcast, he even joked about gradually extending his babysitting shift, starting with an hour and stretching it to however long anyone dares leave him in charge. One thing's clear, he's here for the fun, not the panic, and Uncle Trav is ready for MVP status off the field too.
I'm working on getting that to at least
That number up?
At least a couple hours. I'm not a big directions guy, like the manual to the TV and all that. Like
That is
use
known
that.
in the family.
I feel like I got some decent parameter.
And in true Travis Kelce fashion, directions are optional. Step-by-step guides, manuals, not his style. Insiders say that's just Travis in a nutshell. Instinct over instruction, vibes over fine print. Meanwhile, Jason Kelce is the total opposite. He'll study the Lego booklet like it's a championship playbook before snapping a single piece together. Precision, process, zero shortcuts. Travis? He dives in, builds on instinct, improvises when needed, and somehow still ends up with something impressive, even if there are a few mystery pieces left on the table. Different methods, same winning results.
He's the one who would read the Legos all the way through and then start. If you ask Big Ed Kelce, he will always say, you are not an instructions guy. You were the one that was winging it. Maybe a couple extra pieces at the end, but you had it.
It's the same energy Travis brings to babysitting. Confidence, improvisation, and zero stress over the little stuff. Kylie can't help but laugh, pointing out that anyone in the family knows he's never been an instructions kind of guy. And honestly, that freewheeling wing-it style is exactly why the kids adore him. Chaos never looked so fun. But Travis isn't just winging it with the nieces. He's now facing one of the biggest decisions of his career. Keep dominating on the field or hang up the cleats for good. Enter Mama Kelce. Calm, supportive, and totally hands-off. No pressure, no pep talks, just full-on encouragement. She's basically telling the world, relax, it's his call. Travis has to check in with himself, lean on the people he trusts, and figure out if next season means running routes in Kansas City, chasing another championship elsewhere, or closing the chapter on a legendary career. Whatever he chooses, it's on his terms, and everyone knows he'll do it with the same confidence and instinct that makes him a star on and off the field.
I just want him to do what he feels comfortable doing. He's got to talk to people that are in his life and decide what he wants to do. So I'm not sure. We'll see what happens.
Retirement rumors have been swirling around Travis Kelce all offseason, and insiders say he's carefully weighing the classic NFL cocktail, the physical grind plus mental toll, versus still loving the game enough to endure another 18 to 21 week marathon. Travis has been clear. If he feels strong, healed, and confident, he'll jump back in without hesitation. If not, he's perfectly okay stepping away on his own terms. No pressure from the family, no just play one more season nagging. Donna Kelce is holding it down, calm and collected outside LAX, basically telling everyone else to chill while he figures it out. Travis's Hall of Fame resume isn't waiting on anyone's approval. 3 championships, career highlights on endless loop, he's already legendary. The only cliffhanger now is whether he adds another epic chapter or gracefully closes the playbook. And the family vibe? Quiet trust and cheering, letting Travis run the show, whether that's wrangling toddlers or slinging passes on Sundays. With Taylor Swift in the mix, insiders hint the balance between football and personal life is heavier than ever, making every decision count, but nobody's rushing him. Meanwhile, the Chiefs got a major assist from Patrick Mahomes, who pulled off a salary cap miracle. Before his move, Kansas City was $55 million over the cap. After, Mahomes dropped his hit from $78.2 million to $34.65 million, freeing up $43.56 million in breathing room for Kansas City Chiefs to rebuild. It's financial wizardry. Mahomes converted over $54 million into a signing bonus while stretching the cap hit over 4 seasons, essentially giving Andy Reid a roster gym membership to bulk up the team. Chris Jones might follow suit, restructuring his deal to keep the number sane. This flexibility could also impact Travis's decision. Committing for another season may mean taking a pay cut to keep the team competitive. Meanwhile, Mahomes is still rehabbing from his December ACL surgery, and his readiness for Week 1 remains the ultimate wildcard. Off the field, love is stealing the spotlight. Olympic skier Breezy Johnson got engaged at the finish line of the Super G slalom, turning a proposal into a full-on cinematic moment. Connor Watkins popped the question with a wooden ring box engraved with lyrics from Taylor Swift's The Alchemy. And of course, Taylor herself chimed in on Instagram, adding an extra sprinkle of magic and officially earning an invite to the wedding. Breezy joked Taylor could probably gate crash any wedding in the US and still get a hero's welcome. It's a whirlwind. Kelce family drama, NFL playoff maneuvers, Mahomes cap gymnastics, and now Breezy's ski slope romance, all colliding with Taylor Swift-approved magic. The crossover of sports, pop culture, and love is total must-watch energy. Whether Travis decides to run routes next season or call it a legendary career, and whether Taylor shows up at Breezy's winter wedding, one thing is clear. History, highlight reels, and heart-melting moments are already in the making. That's the scene for now. Touchdowns, love stories, and chaos, all perfectly packaged for the ultimate fan experience.